Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing an update in my A to Z project pan. This is a year-long project pan where I am choosing items to correspond with every letter of the alphabet and hopefully completing 26 products by the end of the year. As always, I will shout out the fantastic ladies. Unbeknownst to me, they had actually started this project a year before my super smart self thought that they thought it up. Or thought that I thought it up rather. So I always like to give them a shout out because they are a fantastic panning community, and I always give so much love to the panning community in general, both here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, because you guys, it is genuinely some of the most positive space on the internet, and I love you all so much. I cannot stress that enough. So if you are new, welcome. I am so excited that you decided to click on this video, and if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you'll consider doing so. But without further ado, let's talk about what I've been using and unfortunately what I haven't been using. Oh, also, thank you so much to everybody who has given me feedback on the little animation that I've been putting in that gives you information about the weight changes, the usages, all of that kind of good stuff. I had extended it on last month's update, but I did get some feedback saying that it still wasn't quite long enough, so I'm extending it again this time around. And if it is too long or too short or whatever the case may be, please continue to let me know down in the comments because it is so helpful. I want to make sure that you're getting everything you need. So thank you again for everybody who has shouted that out. That's been really helpful for me. Okay, so this year I am focusing on my non-makeup products because I wanted to really be able to buckle down in those areas. And as you guys know, I have so many projects going on. I am painting makeup in a lot of different places. This seemed like a great place to focus on other things. So the first thing that we have is this baby right here. This is from Bath & Body Works. This is their Aromatherapy line in the scent Comfort, and the strong notes in here are vanilla and patchouli. I absolutely love this scent so much. It is so nice. I definitely prefer more earthy, sort of herbally notes. This gives it to me. So I don't think this is actually available in this kind of style anymore. That's one big frustration that I have with Bath & Body Works is it seems like I fall in love with something and they get rid of it. So unfortunately, the Aromatherapy line does go through sort of reformulated scent fairly frequently. So I haven't been able to find this one specifically, but everything that I have tried from their Aromatherapy line has been really nice. So I don't think you can go wrong there, but this is great. I usually will apply it at night, mostly to my arms and my chest, and it's so nice for sleeping. So I only used it 6 times since our last check-in, but I also have to kind of qualify some of these numbers because it's been kind of weird. So when I did my update last month, I meant it was late, and I talked about all the reasonings why, but I had stopped using all of my products for almost a week by the time I filmed, and they just sat here in my office, and then I kind of forgot to take them all out again. So my numbers are going to be a little bit light this month, which is kind of disappointing, but hopefully in April I'll be back on track because, you know, hopefully life is easier, maybe? I don't know. All right, so actually that's a good segue into something else. So for the letter B, I have this from Neutrogena. This is their Bright Boost Illuminating Serum. I do have a new line for you guys today. So this is where we are now. Hopefully you can see that. I did use this a total of 11 times since our last check-in, but that, and as well as a few other products, are going to be going on the back burner for the month of April because I am currently testing out to review a serum and moisturizer. So I don't want to be using a lot of other skincare products that could kind of affect the outcome of those products. I hope that makes sense. So some of the items in here will not be getting any use in the month of April, and this guy is one of them. It's not going to be a difficult thing to not use because I haven't noticed any results from it anyway. So honestly, it probably wouldn't skew the results from my review, but I like to be as close to scientific as I can possibly be as a layman. So 11 uses, but April will not get any. For the letter C, I have a fragrance. This is by Clinique. This is the Cocoa and Cashmere in their My Happy line. And I do have a new line on this one as well. It's kind of hard to tell with the reflection, but we have been making some good steady progress on this item right here, which is very exciting because I'm really bad about using up fragrances. I have a whole lot of them that are older than they should be, so I like that I am making some good headway on a few of them. So this one I used 8 times since our last check-in. I also have a face mask, which I'm terrible about masking, and this past month is no exception. So I did use this one time. This is the Formula 10 Deep Down Detox Orange and Bergamot Ultra Cleansing Mud Mask. I do like this mask. I do. I'm just notoriously terrible at masking. I don't have a new line for you because A, there's a big old air bubble in here and I only used it the one time, so didn't really see the point. Oof, for the letter E, we're trying, my friends, we're trying. This stuff is not my favorite, but I do have a new line for you here. Hopefully you're able to see it through the reflection. This is my e.l.f. Keep Your Balance Toner. I have grumped and complained about this many times in this project. This has, the second ingredient is alcohol, and you can smell all that alcohol as you are rubbing it on your face, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't feel like it has actually done anything to or for my skin either. But then again, I'm also not somebody who uses toner on a regular basis anyway. So I've used that 7 times since our last update. I mentioned a few times also that I'm not going to use it every single day because I do have skin that is on the drier side. Using that every single day, I have a feeling would just really have a bad skew to my skin. So we're not doing that, but we are going to get through her. We are. For the letter F, I have another fragrance. This is from Philosophy. Why can't I think today? This is in the scent Fresh Cream, and we have a new line on this one as well, which again, very exciting. Hopefully you can see that there. So I did use this one a total of 9 times since our last check-in, and I feel like we're making some pretty good progress there as well. For the letter G, we have this from Tula. This is the Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I used this a total of 12 times since our last check-in, so I didn't do nearly as good a job in March as I did in February, so hopefully April can get me back on track with that product there. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm sorry, there was a little bit of a break there. Oh, my poor 3-year-old had come upstairs and my husband was trying to convince him to come back down. And he's just sitting there going, but I want to see Mommy. I need to find her. I want to help her. And my husband would say, you know, well, you got to come downstairs. Mommy's working. He goes, but I want to help her. I need to hug her. My husband then offered him a snack and he was all for it, but just... Kids are so sweet. Kids are so sweet. Okay, where were we? The letter H. So for the letter H, we have a body lotion. This is from Humps. This is their age-defying herbal moisturizer. And this is the new line that we have here. Making some good progress. Making some good progress. I really like this moisturizer a lot. I'm just bad about using body lotion. We all know this. So I did use that a total of 6 times since our last update. That seems to be my pretty consistent number. So should probably work on that. Ooh, for the letter I, we have this deluxe sample of the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. And you guys, I did not use it. I did not use it. Not at all. What I did use we have a use on my nail polish. So that makes what? 2 for the project. But we were able to get a new line on there, so that is where we are now. I've never used up a nail polish before, so I don't know. Maybe I had pie in the sky, but I'm hoping. For the letter K, we have from Kristen S. This is my Weightless Shine Leave-In Conditioner, and we do have a new line on it as well. There we go. I used this 5 times since our last update. Having this box be in my office for, what was it, like, I just pulled out my earring, for like 10 days between waiting to film and then forgetting to pull it out and stuff like that really hurt my numbers for sure. All right, for the letter L, this is going to take on a bit of a different look starting next month. So this is my Luscious Lip Balm from FENTY. It is in the, I guess, color, scent, or whatever, hint, hint. We're going to be taking it out of this packaging because it's coming apart and it's really just gross in here and I'm not loving it. Also, it pushes itself out of the container and makes a big old mess. This is not something that I would repurchase and not a format that I really enjoy because I just find it to be very messy. So we are going to be cutting this open and moving it into a different container. So just be aware that next month it's going to look different and I'm just going to be using a lip brush to apply it. But I did use that a total of 19 times since our last check-in, so we are making good steady progress on it, and I think by moving it into a different container it'll be much easier for you guys to visually see the use that's going on there. So not all bad, right? For the letter M, I have my sunscreen. This is from Murad. This is the Essential C Day Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30, and I do have a new line on here for you. I dropped it, so this is an accurate line, but before sitting down to film, I dropped it because I'm a mess, and we all know that. I did use that a total of 15 times. Not my best work, not my best work. But again, April's gonna be better. April's gonna be better. So for the letter N, I have my deep conditioner. This is by Nutrisse. This is the Nourishing Color Foam. This is what comes in the box of hair dyes. I say this every single month. I've had this for far too long. I haven't colored my hair in over 2 years, and that was professionally. I haven't colored my own hair since before I got married, I think. So this baby's old, but I used it twice. We have a new line, so that's where we are now. So this, I give it 2-3 months at the most, and then we'll have it gone as well. I really only typically use it like once a month. Obviously last month I used it twice, but yeah. For the letter O, we have my Dove Pure Care Dry Oil. Have a new mark for you as well on this. Hopefully you can see it through the reflection. But yep, we are making some good progress here. This is one of the few products that I'm not trying to use up. I'm only trying to get it about halfway down, and that is going to be an adventure because you only need a very small amount. So I am excited that I was able to get a new line on there. I did use it a total of 5 times since our last check-in, so working right along, working right along. Something that is new to our arena is this right here. This is the Dove Exfoliating Body Polish. This is with kiwi seeds and cool aloe. I used this once and I love it. I love it. This line is fantastic. The other one that I finished up was in this line as well. It was just in a different scent. It was the macadamia nut and rice formula, I think. They're wonderful. I cannot recommend these more highly. They definitely work, but they aren't an aggressive exfoliator. They're lovely, and I recommend them totally. For the letter Q, we have this. This is from It Cosmetics. This is my Je ne sais quoi lip treatment, and you guys, as predicted, we are done. That is the plastic. Yay! We have our first official empty and rollout in this project. So, very excited. This was in my project last year as well. I asked you guys last month, do you think I should dig it out or not? And I got a lot of comments saying that I should. So, I am going to dig this out. For the purpose of this project, I'm going to call it done, but I am genuinely curious to see how much is in there. So, if you want, I'll continue to update you on this, but for the purpose of this project, we're going to call it complete. So, yay! All right, for the letter R. No, I didn't use my eye patches. These are my Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel eye patches. I even put it on my vanity to use this morning because I knew I was going to film this and I wanted to get at least one use, but no, I forgot. So, I know. For the letter S, we have this from Pacifica. This is the Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. This is the new line that we have right here. I only used it 4 times since our last check-in, so womp womp. But, I mean, we are making some steady progress. I give it another 2 months probably if I can make sure to remember to use it every single time I shower and not just sporadically as it has been. I think we can definitely get it done in the next 2 months, which would be great because it's another product that I don't love out of my collection. It's not that it's bad, I just don't feel like it does anything. For the letter T, I have my Bath & Body Works Body Mist. It is in the scent 1000 Wishes. This is our new line right here. It's just above this purple band. And I used this baby here a total of 7 times since our last check-in. So slow but steady progress. Slow but steady progress. Oh, what is not slow? Well, no, what is slow but not steady, sorry. My UV protector. This is my Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat and UV Protector Primer. I did not style my hair once last month. Which you guys saw. I mean, you see my videos. You know I didn't do anything with this mop of hair. I am so excited for the prospect of finally going and getting my hair professionally done. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Vaccines are rolling out. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Okay, for the letter V, we also knew that this baby wasn't gonna get any use. This is my Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. I kind of last month had talked about that maybe I was gonna stop using this and then start using this. So neither of these are gonna get used in April because of my testing and review of the other products. But starting in May, I'll make a decision then which one I want to focus on because I'm only going to be using one at a time because I use them both in the morning and I don't want to double up because it's just too much for my poor little face. For the letter W, do I really not have it? Oh, it's over on my counter. Hold on. And we're back. The letter W is my Bath & Body Works Luxury Bubble Bath in White Citrus. Be proud of me! I used it. I know, ridiculous to be so excited about using bubble bath, but I did. I used it once. I feel like I need to find like some cheering audio. I think I'm going to. I hope that I remember, but I'm very proud. I took a bubble bath for myself and it was lovely. It was absolutely blissful and I am hoping that I can do more of that. For the letter X, we have, from Too Faced, we have my Hangover RX Good in Bed Hydrating Serum. Did not get any use, will not get any use. Hopefully starting soon, but not in April. For the letter Y, we have from Youth to the People. This was the Maki and Acai Prickly Pear and Goji Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Oil. And my friends, we are all done. We are all done. There's the teeniest little bit left in the bottom, but we are all done. We're just gonna add the cheering music every time I finish something. How do you guys feel about that? It's gonna happen. Okay, so I have that rolled out. Now, That's only half of the letter Y. We also have this little deluxe sample of the kale and spinach green tea hyaluronic acid age prevention moisture cream. Again, will not be getting use in the month of April because I am testing out that other skincare duo, but I'm sure I can get it knocked out once we get into another month. So very excited about that. And then finally, we'll go ahead and wrap up with this right here. This is the Caviar Anti-Aging Smoothing Anti-Frizz, there's our Z, Blowout Butter. I used that twice, so I cannot imagine that there is too terribly much left in here. There's just so much air that it's really, really difficult for me to tell. So if this isn't done by next month, I'll be incredibly surprised because I've already gotten 7 uses out of it, which I feel like for a sample is pretty good. It's pretty good. So very excited about that progress. I feel like this was a good update, and even though I've only actually completed 1.5 items, I feel like I'm making really steady progress on many other items in this project. So even though it's going to be a slow build, I have a feeling that once we kind of crest over a certain point, they're gonna start falling left and right, and that is gonna be so exciting. That's gonna be amazing. So, as always, everything that I am working on is going to be linked in the description box below, as well as everything that I'm wearing on my face. In case you have any sort of curiosity, that is where you can find it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.